Alright guys, today's video is all about online sourcing and Savers 50% off sale again. Let's get to it. Hey everyone, welcome back. I have a lot of stuff to show you today. Like an obnoxious amount of stuff. I have been sourcing online on Poshmark here and there throughout the month. I haven't been going too crazy with it because it is Thriftless February. So if you don't know, Lori Tata, who is my partner in crime on our podcast, Thrifters Villa. She also has a YouTube channel here. She does this thing that she started last year called Thriftless February. And this year I wanted to partake in that as well. So I have only gone thrifting twice in all of, I've only gone thrifting in the thrift stores, only twice in all of February. So today's February 20th. I've only gone 2 times. That's really good. But I have sourced online probably 5 times. And all that stuff's here next to me, plus 3 bags filled from a 50% off Savers sale that took place this week. A friend of mine told me about it, got the email, we were good to go. So there's a lot of stuff. I wasn't going to miss a 50% off sale. It wasn't going to happen. A low cost of goods is just something that I don't have the luxury of having anymore. So I really wanted to take advantage of that. So I'm really happy with everything that I've gotten. We're going to compare both things today. So this video is probably going to be kind of long. We're going to compare online sourcing and the things I found and how much I've spent and what I anticipate on getting. And then all the thrift store stuff that I found and paid for, and do a little cost analysis here. So I'm going to tell you off the bat, the online sourcing was way more expensive, but the return on the items are greater. So you're going to see that trend. Now, some of the stuff I got at the thrift store will also have a large return. I'm not always guaranteed to find these items though. So, yeah, let's just dive right into it. Enough of the rambling. We're going to talk about the online sourcing. So I predominantly source on Poshmark. I have looked at sourcing in Mercari or eBay, but I'm just comfortable with the Poshmark platform, and that's where I source. There are instances where I source on the RealReal as well, but I typically wait until I have credits for that. So yeah, these are all Poshmark items that were sourced. I spent $426 on these items, right? So I'm just going to throw that out there. At the end of the video, we'll look at numbers and I'll have something up here where we can break it all down. But that's the amounts. I want you to keep that in mind. I spent $426 on the items I'm about to show you. All right, where do I even begin? There's just so much stuff. Okay, I'm going to start with my best and most expensive online sourcing item that I've ever done, and it was a huge risk. And if you're on Clubhouse, you know that I talked about this in my Bolo room that I have with Jen on Thursdays. If you're not on Clubhouse, it's okay. I think we're going to do a series here on YouTube too. So, okay, so this item, I happened to be researching various luxury brands, and I wanted to see if I could find something that was $200 and under that I knew I could at least bring in a profit of $500-600. I know I don't do this often, but I wanted to do it, and this piece is something that I could probably keep for myself. But I've decided that I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to try to do this without sending it into the RealReal. So here we have this beautiful Dior Promenade quilted lamb leather bag. It's got this beautiful gold chain here with the gold clasp closure. Now, this bag is not in perfect condition. It does have, you can see that right here, down here somewhere, right over here. It's got little markings on it. The back has a few little things right there. So it's not in perfect condition. This bag is very sought after. Now, the color is definitely unique, and it's going to take a special buyer for it. If it was black or gray or red or white, I feel like it probably would sell a lot quicker. But I paid, with shipping, $195 for just this, which is a lot. She accepted my offer of $175. She had it listed for $250. She accepted my offer. I was very happy, also very afraid that it wasn't real, and I wasn't sure how I was going to handle that. I knew what I was going to do. I was going to authenticate it and then, open up a case. Not that you're guaranteed to win, but that's what I was going to do. And anyway, it was real. The second I opened the box, I knew it was real. I felt it and I was like, yep, this is lambskin leather. Like, this is buttery soft. There's no denying it. I'll show you the inside. Sorry, the chain makes a lot of noise. So you'll see it says Christian Dior right here. And then on the inside, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but the serial code is in there and it says made in Italy. It does have a couple of marks on the inside as well, but you wouldn't be able to see that, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, so I was very excited. I still authenticated it, and I just wanted to protect myself with that. So this is my most expensive purchase ever to flip. I'm confident, though, that I can at least sell it for $500. These bags resale for crazy amounts. Like, I'm talking from $600 to $1,800. The range is insane. Now, do I think I'm going to get $1,600 for this? Absolutely not. Could I possibly get $800 for it? Yeah, I mean, I think that's possible. But I'm really keeping my expectations low. I'm going to be happy if I double my money. And that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I will be very happy if I double my money. I have this item listed on Tradesy. It's on eBay. It's on Poshmark. Where else am I going to put it? I think that's it for right now. If this doesn't sell within a year's time, then I'll send it off to the Real. And at that point, I'll wear it myself for a while and then send it in. I won't feel as guilty about it. But I have my fingers crossed that this is going to go well for me. So that was like, we're just starting this haul out with a bang, and we're showing you the most expensive item. And I was proud of myself to even do this because I really want to dive into online sourcing in a way that I don't think I was utilizing before. I really want to start picking up brands that I just can't find in my area, or they're luxury brands that I want to test out and see if I can sell them myself. And maybe I'd be paying up if I went to a consignment store for them. There's not a ton of consignment stores around me where I could even do this, but I just felt safe enough to do it. And I always have Poshmark that will, I hope, back me. If things aren't authentic and I'm purchasing them, I would hope that they would back me up and give me my money back, but wasn't the case this time around. So that's the Promenade Miss Dior bag that I have, and I'm so excited for. Yeah, let's move on to the next items. This was a bundle. Sorry if I'm coming in and out of frame. I'm just grabbing all of this stuff here. So my typical online sourcing technique would be to go through people's closets. So I'll search a specific brand, right? Let's just start from the beginning. Let's say I'm searching Tory Burch, which is relevant to what I'm going to talk about next. So I will type in Tory Burch. I will then remove my size from Poshmark because it automatically defaults to my size, and I'll make sure I click on all sizes. I will then go into just in so that I'm cycling all of the newest items that have been shared or just posted on the app. And then I just kind of scroll. Sometimes I narrow it down, and if I know that I sell a specific category in a certain brand, then, so for example, Tory Burch, I sell Tory Burch shoes very well, and I don't typically find them often in my area. So I will search shoes, Tory Burch shoes, flats, boots, whichever I feel like searching. This instance, I was searching for Tory Burch flats. Came across a closet that had some pretty great things. Some were marked too high for me to resell, and others were marked very reasonably. So let's talk about the items that I found. The first piece here, and I love selling this brand, and it is Gymshark, and it's just a ombre crop top. I think this is called the ombre seamless crop top. It's got the little thumb holes here. On the inside, it says, "Be a visionary." See that right there. So that was the first piece. The next piece was a pair of Majorelle. These are very nautical, pinstriped. They're like a chino. And they've got a pocket here. I'd like to assume that these are new without tag, but I will never make that assumption because of this. But they honestly don't look like, and they don't feel like they were ever worn. These are a size small. Also, the Gymshark ombre seamless crop top is definitely a small as well. But I really liked these, and I have really good luck selling Majorelle. I don't find it in my thrift store. I've probably found it twice in the thrift store. Most of the time I'm sourcing Majorelle online. But I have really good luck with their dresses and with their pants. So I was happy about that. Now the two pieces that I originally was looking at before I started bundling things up. And let's talk about bundling before we talk about these two pairs of shoes. When you bundle, you're increasing your chances of a buyer accepting maybe a lower offer because you're purchasing multiple pieces from their closet, especially if it's just someone that's cleaning out their closet. You can kind of haggle a little bit more. Sometimes people go out, they see that you're bundling 5, 6, 7 items, and they'll just send you an offer with free shipping or discounted shipping. And sometimes you're surprised at how low of an offer they send you, and you feel really great because you didn't have to do it, because that's happened quite a bit to me. So bundling's always my way to go with online sourcing. Look at these guys. These are the Tory Burch shoes that originally caught my attention. You can see Tory Burch right there. These are quilted. I am such a sucker for quilted anything. These are a size, I believe, size 8. Can't find the size. Doesn't matter. I think it's size 8. And these are in really good condition. They have, I think I can get this out though. So I don't know if you can see that right there. It has a couple little marks there, but I think I can get it out. Patent leather is typically pretty easy to remove marks from. You just have to be really careful that you don't discolor the patent leather. So that's the first pair. The second pair has more wear, but I got them just because I just think they're fun and people will like them. And Tory Burch shoes, like, it is just known in the reseller community that people will buy Tory Burch shoes even if they're completely beat up. I mean, you might not be able to sell them for a ton, but they will buy them. So this is the next pair, and they're just this really pretty gold sequins, flat, same style with the elastic back, but you'll see back here, is it this one? Yeah. Back here, it's missing some of the sparkle. I might mess with it, and I have a gold, it matches this like a gold marker. I might like lightly tap it in and blot it and see if I can blend that out a little bit. But there you go, Tory Burch, same shoe. So I'm not going to show you both, but yeah, this one has a little bit more wear on the front. I didn't even notice that one. It's got a little wear right there. I'm not really worried about it. Oh no, it's got a little tear. I can fix this. So there's a product that I use called Tear Mender. See this right here? See how it's a little torn at the seam? I'm just gonna use a little Tear Mender on there and just kind of close that gap up and clip it together so that you won't be able to see that. You gotta get crafty sometimes when you're a reseller. You learn all the different tricks on how to fix items. So that was my first bundle. Not bad, right? Majorelle, Gymshark, and 2 Tory Burch shoes. That bundle was $77 with shipping. So that's really good. Just by selling 1 pair of Tory Burch shoes, I'll make the majority of my money back. Selling Gymshark and Tory Burch will then make all my money back. So I love that. Whenever I'm sourcing, I always want to find 1 or 2 items that are going to make me all of my money back of what I've spent. That's like my rule of thumb, whether it's online sourcing or sourcing in the thrift store. I want to make sure that I'm at least going to make my money back with 1 item, maybe 2. That's just what I do. And I find that I'm successful at that. All right, the next online sourcing piece. I've never, ever, ever found this brand in my thrift store, ever. And I heard people talk about it, and I didn't really know what it was at first when I first started reselling. Oh no, it doesn't have the tag. Okay. All right, so I had never heard of this brand until one of my friends, who's also a reseller, her name is Jill, told me what it was. And it's Kitten Ace, and you can see that right here. It doesn't have the interior tag, but I believe the interior tag is like a cobalt blue color, and it says Kitten Ace on it. And this is a hoodie, but it's this cashmere sweater. This might fit me. If this fits me, I'm gonna keep it. And well, okay, I'm not gonna keep it. I'm gonna wear it at least once, maybe twice. I'm gonna try this on. There's a good chance that I'm keeping this bad boy. But I was really excited about this piece. I paid, I believe, $55 for this bundle, and there's only 2 pieces. And this Kitten Ace piece itself will probably, when I list it and sell it, because let's be real, I like money more than I like clothes. I could probably get $100 for this piece. It's just such a good quality piece. Like it's beautiful. I wish you could feel it. It's so soft. The construction of it, it's a very thick knit cashmere sweater. It's great. I love that. So about $100 is what I can get for that. Anyway, I had to really negotiate with the buyer. Like I said before, she just didn't want to budge. And then finally, I don't know what happened. I convinced her somehow that she needed to give me that piece. I also bought this pair of Lululemon leggings from her. I've sold these before. I forget what they're called, but they have like a herringbone pattern to them. They're a high rise. They were size 4. Also, that Kitten Ace supposedly is a small. Definitely will fit a large, extra large just looking at it. So it's oversized for sure. So here are those. So I did pay a little bit for that bundle, but knowing that I can sell that sweater for $180 to $100, worth it. All right, the next bundle is, I believe, 5 pairs of jeans. I love sourcing jeans on Poshmark, just online in general, because there are very specific jeans that sell well for me that I either can't find at the thrift store often or get picked up very quickly by other resellers that are in the area. And yeah, I like to just find these jeans online. It makes it much easier for me. So I'm just going to search here because I've got so much stuff. All right, here's 1, 2. Can you guys guess what pair of jeans I got? If you know me and you listen to the podcast and you listen to me in other various areas, you will know what brand of jeans I love to sell. It's the 5th pair. This is the 5th pair. Did you guess? Do you know which jeans they are? You should know. Everlane and Madewell. Bundle of Everlane and Madewell jeans. I paid $90 for these. $90, guaranteed to make my money back by just selling 2 pairs of these jeans. So that's great. I think I have something else in this bag that I haven't opened yet. That is from online sourcing. So let's go with the first pair. There's just so much here. All right, this first pair here, they are the 9-inch high-rise skinny in a size 27. They have a button fly right here, which is always a fan favorite. Yes, they are skinny jeans. No, I don't care if you tell me skinny jeans are going out. I'm still picking them up and I still wear them. And they also have a raw hem. Come at me, Gen Z. I dare you. Leave this millennial alone. You'll never catch me rocking the mom jean. First of all, it doesn't look good on my body type. Mom jeans are just not meant for curvy girls. Okay? Well, on this curvy girl. Maybe it's meant for other curvy girls out there, but not for me. It makes me look frumpy. And here's why. I don't have a torso. My torso is about that big. I have very, very long legs. So skinny jeans just look really great on me. And that's that. I digress. Okay, the next pair of jeans are the 11-inch Road Tripper with heart stickers. And this is in a size 26. So this is the real reason why I got this bundle, was I really wanted these 11-inch skinnies for my closet. They just have they have a higher following than some of these other ones that I grabbed, but I am happy with that pair. You'll never see me unhappy about Madewell jeans or Everlane jeans. It'll never happen, ever. I love them too much. All right, next pair is the 9-inch high riser skinny crop, size 27 for that. Here they are. They've got some distressing, raw hem. I know we're not seeing a ton of distressing anymore, especially on the runway and with the fashion trend of the mom jean, right? However, I have noticed when I'm in the thrift store that a lot of the Gen Zers are still wearing the ripped jeans. They're just baggier. So I'm hoping that the skinny with the rip are still going to do okay. There's always a market for something, right? I'm not concerned about it, but I just find it interesting that even though we have a generation that's wearing these mom jeans and the higher rise, wider pant, even bell bottom, really. Bell bottom I can get behind. They're still wearing them with rips. So I don't think rips are completely out. They might just be fading out in the skinny jean. So I'll take it while I can, and then we'll see how they do. All right, moving on to Everlane. So here's the Everlane label in case you've never seen it. This is a size, can't see that, 28 regular. And these are, I want to say these are the cheekies maybe that they have, or it's just a straight leg. I don't remember. I have to look them up. With this pair of jeans I've sold time and time again. I typically can flip my Everlane jeans for $50 to $55. I can yield a high profit with Everlane. I know not everyone can, but my clientele, my customer base will pay up for them. So that makes me happy as a reseller. All right, this is another pair of Everlane, size 26 regular, and these are a darker denim wash. I generally don't pick up dark denim, but they were in her closet, and I was already bundling 4 pieces, so I figured let's just add a 5th, and I know it's not a color I typically go to, but it's Everlane, and I get really excited to find Everlane, never mind, sell Everlane. Will these sit a little bit longer? Maybe. I don't think that a ton of people are looking for darker denim. I feel like people are looking for that mid-range wash over the dark denim. Same thing with light wash denim. I think there's a market for it, but you don't see too many people reaching for it. So that's everything for my online sourcing. Not a ton, but a good amount of stuff that I can get a pretty high return on. So I spent over $400, and I'm confident. I'm confident that I will double my money, if not triple my money. I'll give obviously a better breakdown at the end of the video, but that's my current synopsis on what I think is going to happen. Once I do the math, we'll be able to talk more about it. Let's talk about thrift store. Now, I'm going to include some pieces that I didn't get at the Savers 50% off sale, just to add them in here. I did go to a consignment store and paid up a little bit, but I want to show it to you guys because I don't just shop at Savers. I do try to branch out and shop at various places because I just think it's fun. I like to experiment and go to different places. And this one place is local to me, and the people that work there don't generally price up the pieces that I'm looking for, which is nice. And sometimes they give me a discount because I go in there often. So that's always nice too. So the first pair of jeans I wasn't going to pick up because I don't understand the brand that well, but I think it has all the right components. Let me know in the comments below once I tell you what they are, if I made the right choice or not. But they're the Levi's 501. I don't know anything about 501 tags. Christina, who used to be a little black hanger here on YouTube, just recently made an Instagram post about the history of Levi's and the different tags and what they mean. So I'm not going to remove the tag on this guy. I'm going to do research, and I'm going to see what her post talks about. I believe she's going to be making a video too about it, and I want to see if this is worth my time selling, because I did pay up a little bit for these. I don't know. I gotta do a little research. I didn't do any research. I just kind of grabbed and went. But these are a button fly. They are the Levi's 501 straight leg button fly. They're 100% cotton, made in Mexico. I don't know if that means anything. And they are a 32 waist and 32 in length, as you can see right there. So I picked these up based solely on, I guess it's more of a wide leg than a straight leg. I picked these up just based on what I'm seeing other people wearing, and hopefully these will sell. Like I said, I don't know if I paid too much for them and it's not worth it to me to sell them myself, or maybe it is. I don't know. I gotta do my research. So if you guys know about this specific tag, I'll show you one more time, of Levi's, and you want to educate me, please do. Because I don't know everything. I am learning new stuff every single day. Every day. I understand a lot about fashion and luxury and what's in and what's not, but I definitely am not an expert on any of it. All right, next pair. Can you guess what brand? Take a wild guess. Madewell. These are the 9-inch high risers, skinny. Again, these are in a size 26. And these have distressing. So I wasn't going to grab them, and then I said, no, you can never turn down Madewell, Daniela. Just buy them. Just buy them. I had 20% off of this consignment store, so even though I was paying up on a few pieces, I wasn't too concerned, and I earned double points. Yeah. Always fun when that happens. All right. Next pair of jeans. In case you can't tell, I sell denim really well, and I love selling denim. It's getting dark out, so the background's going to get darker and darker. I love finding this in the consignment store because they always have it priced under $10, and it's great. And that is mother jeans. These are a skinny, but what are they? They are the Looker Clean Sweep. It's a small size though, guys. And I typically don't pick up small sizes. But with mother, I always do because I can sell it no matter what. These are a 23. These will definitely go on eBay and they'll definitely go on Tradesy. I will definitely, say that again, be able to sell them there. I might be able to sell them on Poshmark, but I haven't had luck selling 23s on Poshmark. That's typically more of a eBay thing for me. So these are just a nice pair of mother jeans. Just there. And then last but not least, this is obviously from the same person. Maybe not. Nope, this is a bigger size. But I found Everlane. Very excited. They only had it priced at $12. Love when that happens. These are a size 26. These also have a button fly here. These are darker denim. They're a washed out black denim. Yeah, good stuff. Very excited about all these jeans that I found. I go through like these spurts where I can't find jeans, and I don't know why, but I can't find them. And then I find a ton of them, and I get so excited. Dunkin' time. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight, guaranteed, because it is way too late in the day to drink coffee. Oh no, that's a return. That was not another item that I sourced online. Okay, one bag done. Oh no, wait, I have more stuff from the consignment store. And then I think everything is from the Savers 50% off sale. Yes. Okay. Last two pieces. Same brand. And that is Wild Fox. So here's one. And this says, Lost in the Wild with You. Wild Fox always has these cute little sayings. It's just a cute little sweater. It's very soft. There's one. And then this guy is Wild Fox. But it is new at tags, Wild Fox, which we love. Both of these pieces are size small, and this is another sweater. This looks like to be a crop top. It's like a terry material. Anyway, I like finding Wild Fox. Again, not an item that they price up at that consignment store, and I think they just don't know what it is, which is okay with me. All right, let's do clothes first, and then we'll do shoes and one handbag that I found. So let's talk about thrift store and how much I paid. I paid, get ready for this, $77 for everything I'm about to show you. $77. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. The first two pieces I'm going to show you, I just lost this one. Okay. These two pieces are going right to the RealReal. And the brand here is Karen Millen. This clearly is new without tag. Could never probably sell this on my own, but it's like a mini zip cardigan sweater type thing. Karen Millen does fairly well on the RealReal. I feel like certain pieces, dresses in particular, and sweaters, I can sell really quickly on there. Pants, not so much. Here's the next Karen Millen piece. It's got like a leopard print type thing going for it. Same style with the zipper. These are just going to go right to the RealReal. I'm not even going to bother with that. So, Karen Millen, pick it up if it's under $5 for the RealReal. Otherwise, don't do it. Most pieces are not going to get priced up that high. All right, guys, if you've been watching my thrift hauls, you know that lately I've been on a Zara kick, and there's no difference. There's, I think this is the only Zara piece that I picked up, but maybe the beginning of the month I picked up a Zara coat that I never showed you guys. That sold immediately. I've just been on a big Zara kick, especially the blogger favorites. I'm like all into it, learning about blogger favorites. But this is Zara Basic, and I picked it up because of the novelty print. I picked up novelty print button up. I'm pointing like as if you're right there. Well, I mean, you are. I picked up a crane novelty print button up that sold. This is now another button up with birds on it and floral detailing, and it kind of reminds me of a pajama top. But yeah, I grabbed it because Zara's been doing well for me. So let's play, right? What's the harm in playing? Oh, I lied. Another Zara piece. This is just regular Zara. This is the Marine Straight. So picked it up because it's straight leg. It's also a size 8. So it's about a medium. It is also white, so great for the upcoming spring-summer season. It's got a really wide leg that has a raw hem. These have to be washed. I just noticed it's got some marks down here, probably dragging on the ground. But I thought these are really nice. I think these will do well. And they're very much what people are looking for right now. So, yeah, there's that. Half off on those. So that was good. All right, this is a new to me brand. I don't know how this is going to do. If I can't sell it, I'll just end up wearing it myself. But I think it has a following from what I'm seeing. Sorry, I'm like messing around, but I'm trying to get it in a way so you can see it. It's this brand called Softies, and it's new at Tag. When I looked it up, well, before I looked it up, when I saw it and I felt it, I thought it was Barefoot Dreams. And I instantly went to run to look at the tag because the font is very similar to Barefoot Dreams. I don't know. I don't think it's a sister company, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about the brand, but they retail for quite a bit. And this specific piece I've seen sell on Poshmark, my quick research that I did, for like $50 to $100. So I don't know what kind of profit I'm going to get from this, but it was 50% off and I figured I would try it. It has a hood, which I'll show you right there. And it's just this, it's not really a cardigan. It's not like a Barefoot Dreams cardigan, but it's got the little armhole right here. And it just kind of drapes in front, kind of like a waterfall cardigan style. It's very soft like Barefoot Dreams. It might be a dupe of Barefoot Dreams. I don't know. But I want to try it. And I want to see what I can get for that. Okay, the next piece was right next to that Softies piece. And this is a brand that I found twice, in the same thrift trip. And I didn't know what it was until I looked it up and I saw that this brand is worth a lot of money. And the RealReal does take it, which is where I sold the first piece because I just wasn't selling it myself. It wasn't moving. And that brand, let me see if I can get this so you can see it, is called Anne Fontaine. There's the tag. Sometimes the tag is black with white writing. This one is white. with like a creamy color for the writing. And this is a size 40, so it's like a size large. And again, this is just a waterfall type cardigan. Is this backwards? It's backwards. Waterfall type of a cardigan. It's got a sleeve here. It's a little pilled. It's pretty. Definitely something that like I would wear to the office, basically. But I'm excited to find another Anne Fontaine piece. If I can't sell this myself, I'm just going to send it to the Real Real. So that's possibly going to the Real Real, possibly selling myself. We'll see when I photograph it. If it looks good, if it does, then I will sell it myself. If it doesn't, then such is life. Off it goes to the Real Real, and I'll make my money there. If you have attended any of the Bolo rooms on Clubhouse, you will know that when Jen and I discussed handbags, one brand that came up was Vera Bradley. And we both discussed how when we were younger, Vera Bradley was like all the rage and everyone loved it. And it was everywhere. And you wanted a Vera Bradley. Like you begged for a Vera Bradley. The Vera Bradley backpack and messenger bags, they were huge. And then we saw the brand kind of die off with the up-and-coming generation. And it makes me kind of sad because there's just so much of it at the thrift store, and I never pick it up. But this specific piece that I found is, I forget the full name, but it's something denim something. Helpful, right? But this is it. It's a tote bag. It's a very, very large tote bag. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this is nice. I just envision it being like a diaper bag or a businesswoman or man, doesn't have to be woman, carrying their laptop and other items that they need for their meetings. Here's what the newer Vera Bradley tag will look like on bags. The interior is pretty. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a bit of a floral interior there. It is in pristine condition. I don't think this was ever worn, and if it was maybe just a few times. So I'm really excited to list this guy. I was looking up comps briefly in the thrift store, and they're sold between $50 to $80. So I feel like that specific style, was a good chance to take on. After the 50% off, that cost me $4. So I think that's worth it to give it a go and just see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Listen, if I can't sell it, I'll use it. That's a bag that I could bring, items from work in to my home and to work. That came out all wrong. It's been a long day, friends. It's been a long day. All right, we only have shoes left here, and there's one pair of shoes that's missing out of this bag, and it's because my sister got a hold of them and they fit her. So I don't have them anymore, but I'll tell you about them. I'll tell you the story about all these shoes. So I just walked into Savers, got my cart, and I did my usual routine to an extent. I went down the sweaters, I went down to jeans, I detoured to the left to leggings, looped around, was about to go to jackets, and then I saw the Savers worker come out with her cart of shoes, and it was overflowing. So I am like, oh, perfect timing. Like, I've only been in the store for 10 minutes. Perfect. And I can see, like, everyone notices that she's coming out. And this, I don't know if this happens in your thrift store. Let me know if it does. Everyone sees the worker, the sales associate coming out with the tray of shoes, and everyone is like, ready to pounce, right? Because everyone loves to look at the shoes, whether you're buying them for yourself or you're selling them. Shoes is the place to be. Shoes and handbags, in my opinion. So I see out of the corner of my eye this tag, which I will show you those shoes in a minute. And it's Doc Martens. And I have never snatched something off the cart so fast before, ever in my reselling career. I grabbed those shoes and threw them in my cart and just went right behind her. And I just beelined it. And I was just on top of this poor Savers stalker who probably thought I was crazy. And I then proceeded to scan the cart so quickly because there was just a ton of people coming and I could just feel the pressure, and a lot of them were resellers. So there's like this instant, like, I feel like I was at the bins for a second. Like, I need to grab everything that I can. And I spotted a pair of birdies, AGLs, Stuart Weitzman, all like recent current styles. And I literally just took my arm, did one of these, scooped them all, and dumped them in my cart. And there was one pair of Sorel boots, which you'll see in a little bit, that were like behind a pair of another boots. And I had to like do a quick little weird maneuver and go behind a woman who was cutting in front of me, who wanted a pair of Coach boots that were in front of the Sorel boots. And I grabbed the Sorels and I like tossed them into my cart. It was fun. But I got so many great shoes. Anyway, the pair AGLs, I was hoping they were my size, but all of these shoes are actually 10, 10 and a half, 11, and I think there's one that's a size 9. Doc Martens might be a size 8, but anyway, they were all in the same range. So then once I kind of did my little grab all the shoes and run kind of thing, I waited for the worker to then finish putting out the rest of the shoes and scanned the 9s, 9.5s, 10s, 10.5s, and 11s just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Was really hoping there was a pair of Rothy's in there. No such luck. And yeah, then I just kind of browsed the other areas and that was it. And then I waited for like a good 40 minutes to see if she would come back out with more shoes because I caught it right like at the perfect time and she didn't. The individuals who stock were then leaving for the day. So I definitely need to go back there at some point in the next few days. Let's get to the shoes, shall we? But that was my little story time about these shoes. The first pair I'm going to show you here, these might not come up as navy blue, but these are a pair of navy blue Vince platform loafer sneaker. I have a pair of these myself, but just not in suede. They're black leather. I love them. Super comfy. I love a good platform. This is probably the one trend I'm really excited about is that platform shoes are absolutely making a comeback, and I do like that. These are a size 10. So there's that. All of these shoes are in really great condition, which is lovely. This next pair of boots I'm going to try on because I don't trust the sizing that's on here, and I'll tell you why. On one boot it says it's a size 8.5, and another boot it says it's a size 9 on the inside, but then on the outside they both say the same size. So there's definitely a typo of some sort from the manufacturer, and it's not on this boot, it's on this one. You'll see that these came from Burlington Coat Factory. That's what their tag looks like, which makes me believe there's probably some manufacturer defect, and that's why they ended up there. But these are just a pair of Coach knee-high boots. I used to own a pair that was very, very similar to this. They didn't have the buckle, but this is like maybe 7 or 8 years ago. I bought a pair at Marshall's, and I wore them until I couldn't wear them anymore, and basically everything was lifting, and that's when I finally got rid of them. But they're a really pretty pair of Coach knee-high boots, and they're brand new, so that is always helpful. Next pair, I was very, very happy about this. I've been searching for a pair of birdies for months. I found a pair at Nordstrom Rack when they had a sale going on, and I flipped them so quickly and so easily, and I doubled my money on them, and I've just been praying every time I go to the thrift store that I'll find another pair, and I finally found them. Birdies are like, they have a cult following like Rothy's, and I almost, and I love my Rothy's, but I almost want to say these are more comfortable than Rothy's just because of the way the arch support is and the pillow material. It's almost like a cloud with these. These are a size 10.5. They are in amazing condition. My sister did try these on too, but they were a little snug in the front for her. And I will say that about birdies. If you're looking to buy yourself a pair, they typically do run a little narrow in the front. So if you're a little wider up here at the top, you're going to have to size up, because I had tried on a size 9 and they were just way too tight in the front for me. But yeah, I'm really excited about these. They had them priced at $5.99. Is that what that says? $5.99. And I got half off of that. So I'm so excited about that. To find birdies in the wild. It's like finding Rothy's in the wild. Okay. Here we go. This is a pair of Caribou Sorel boots. These are the ones that I had to do weird maneuvers to get. These are in really, really great condition. These have to be listed soon. Even though it's going to be winter here for a little while longer. They're in really great condition. I love finding Sorel boots. These are a size 9. So there's that. How much do they want for these? Where's $13.99, and then I got half off. So that was a good find. All right, I know I've said this before, but there's always exceptions to the rule when you're a reseller. I know I've told you many, many times that I will never pick up Stuart Weitzman again unless they're like really cheap and I can send them to the real, but I picked up Stuart Weitzman. They were half off and they're a current style and I really like them a lot. Like, this is a Daniela shoe. Like, this is what I would wear to work. I love the little tassels. I just love the vintage feel to them. It's like a patent leather kind of material. Really great condition. I don't think these were worn very much, and they wanted $9.49 for them plus half off. So I picked them up. Really based on the style. I think if they were an older style, I would have passed on them, but given that this is the newer Stuart Weitzman logo, why not? I'm going to guess the woman who donated all these, plus the AGLs that are not featured here, she definitely shops at Nordstrom. All of these shoes can be found at Nordstrom. Except for this pair of shoes, who's definitely from a different person, because these are a size 8, I believe. Yes, they are size 8, and here are the Doc Martens that I snatched up so quickly, but these just aren't any Doc Martens, my friends. These are made in England Doc Martens. These are money. If you find made in England Doc Martens, these guys have a following. People want them. People pay up for them. It's very exciting. And these are actually really cute style. They're just a shorter ankle boot. And you will see here that this guy has some little scuffing there. I'm going to try to fix this as much as I can to make everything lay flat. I'm not going to be able to completely get rid of those little marks, but I feel like with docs, people just deal as long as they make them look nice and they don't look as cut up as they do right now, they'll be fine. Now, this is when I love 50% off, and I probably would have still paid this price on any other day, but they wanted $21.99 for these, which is crazy. I probably would have still paid that because I would have had 20% off, but with 50% off, that was a no-brainer. We grabbed those up. So glad I saw those come out. So glad. All right, that is it for all of the items that I found. There's a lot here. So like I said to you before, for savers, I spent $77. It was really $76.89, but we're gonna round up and say $77. And I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items. Okay, friends, let's talk numbers here. So on the screen, you will see my online sourcing breakdown. I sourced from Poshmark, and I spent a total of $426 on 13 items. Now, I can't guarantee how much money I'm going to obviously make from all 13 of these items, but when I average it out and I go on the low end, I will make, hopefully, fingers crossed of course, $1,145 from these 13 items, which would bring my my profit to $719. Pretty great, and that's deducting my shipping, all of that stuff, my cost of goods. I would yield a profit of $719. Great investment. I would be really happy with that. Don't know if that's what's going to happen. If we were to go on the high end, I would make closer to $1,800, and if we subtract $426 from that, I would then have a profit of $1,374. Now let's take a look at the Savers 50% off sale. I'm not going to include the consignment items in this total. I just kind of added those into this video just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm finding at the consignment store. So if you look at the amount spent at the Savers 50% off sale, I spent $77. I purchased a total of 14 items, which then gave me an average cost of goods of $5.50. So when I'm sourcing at a thrift store, I'm typically averaging my cost of goods. When I'm sourcing online, I am not averaging my cost of goods. I'm going based off of what I paid per bundle. I didn't talk about that in this video. It's actually going to be a future video where I break down the way that I look at my data analytics and costs. So on the low end, if I were to sell all 14 of these items, I will make $455. And on the high end, I will make closer to $675. So if we are to subtract $455 from $77, which is what we spent, I would then yield a profit of $378. So as you can see, it's pitch black out now, and this video has been going for a while. So I hope this was fun. I hope you found it informative to see the differences between online sourcing and the things that I was able to get and how much I spent, and comparing it to a 50% off sale at Savers plus consignment and what I was able to grab there. Am I guaranteed to find these types of brands when I'm at the thrift store? No. I just happened to luck out with the shoes, and this trip in general, I was able to find quite a bit, but this isn't the norm. I'm going to say more likely than not, I'm walking out of the thrift store with maybe 5 to 10 items at most, and I'm spending close to $100. That's been my my struggle for the last, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months when it comes to a thrift store, which is why I've relied so heavily on online sourcing. And as you can see, the things I'm grabbing on online sourcing, yes, I may be paying more money, but the return is just, it's there. And if you're smart about it, and if you just do your research and, you play around and you learn like what works for you, what works for your closet, your customer, understanding your data, like everything that I buy online is solely based off of my data and what works for me. What I'm sourcing online is very different than what other people are sourcing online. So yeah, I just hope this gave you a little bit of a clear perspective on how I do things here, and my logic behind a lot of it. But it's getting really dark. It's actually completely dark, and you probably can't see me that well anymore. So I am going to end it here. I will see you guys next time. Bye.